In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can use AI to improve your coaching business's lead quality. Now, if you're not utilizing AI in your business, you're missing out on so much potential. And time again, with different clients and different people in the info space I've been speaking to, they've been complaining about lead quality, bad lead quality. And what it does is it comes down to lack of data and lack of insights on what's actually going on calls. What your ICP actually wants. So I'm just going to go through a few automations and a few setups to show you how you can get more data and you can figure out what the lead quality is and how to improve it. Okay, so it all starts with collecting data from sales calls. What I do is I use a platform called Fathom. Okay, Fathom pretty much records all of the transcripts and all of the sales calls from your sales team. And I have two separate automations that, first of all, collects all of the transcripts from Fathom, filters them into specific conditions based on only sales calls, not team meetings, etc. And then uses ChatGPT to pretty much summarize the transcripts based on pain points, goals, motivators, demographic clues, and objections. Okay, really important, because if you get all of this data and you get a collection of all the sales calls, pain points, goals, motivators, objections, you can start making content based on this bit of data, based on who's actually coming onto the calls and what your marketing is actually attracting. Okay, so you can speak to them better, you can get them warmer, right? So here is the prompt. You are a marketing specialist that is to analyze sales calls transcripts and generate real-time insights to help the marketing accuracy of a business. From the following sales transcript, summarize the prospect's pain points, goals, motivators, objections, and demographic info, if any is mentioned, in clear bullet points. Format it like this, and then you input the transcripts from Fathom. And then here's a bit more extra in terms of how to actually format it in JSON, which is a specific type of code language. Okay. Put it into ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo, because this is a lot cheaper than ChatGPT 4. And then maybe a bit of insight in terms of the assistant instructions. Then you've got to put it through a code by Zapier step, and then input it into a Google Sheet. Okay, and what this is going to do, it's pretty much going to use all the JSON, all of the coding language to specifically fill it into each part of the Google Sheet. So what you'll have is a massive Google Sheet based on all the pain points of the last 7 days of calls. Let's say you take 100 sales calls with your sales team, all of the pain points, all of the summarized objections in this Google Sheet. Now, this logs all of the pain points in a specific manner, but what you want to do is you want to summarize this, right? You want to send an update to your client or in your Slack channel. This is what I do, whether it be your own business or a client you have, and you want to summarize all of these pain points. And here's where the second automation comes in. Okay, I blurred out the name because it's got client-specific information, and you essentially want to schedule this every single week, and I schedule it on a Sunday at 10 a.m. Right? So what it's going to do is going to get all of this spreadsheet. It's going to get all of the data in the spreadsheet, and it's going to run the code to specifically format it. And then you're going to put it through ChatGPT to essentially summarize it and make the average of all of it. Okay, so you're acting as a marketing specialist, reviewing sales calls from the last 7 days. From the following data, identify the most frequent recurring insights across all calls, group them similar themes together, prioritize what came up most and the most often. Avoid focusing on one-off cases, right? Goal is to produce a clean Slack message that could be posted under the weekly marketing insights title. Okay, so this is how it's going to format it, and I'll show you in a second what it actually looks like, what information it gives. So important. Then you just want to send a Slack message. I won't show you that because it's specific for a client. You want to send a Slack message, automated, every single week to tell the business owners, or if you're the business owner, tell you what is coming up on sales calls, because of course you can't be on the sales calls every single day, and what to change in the marketing. So here's what it actually looks like. Here's what comes out. So this is specific for an Amazon FBA coaching offer, and it's telling the business owners what they need to change. And let me just edit that. What they need to change and what's working well, what the current objections are and what to make content on. For example, if you see X amount of objections, you can just make YouTube videos and content that is going to handle this. And in the appointment setting process, you can send that over to your prospects to handle that before they jump on the call. So let's go through it. Most common pain points. This was only a few days worth of data, so it probably will be a bit niche. Difficulty scaling past 100 units a month in Amazon FBA. Financial constraints, overwork, and stress from managing multiple jobs, responsibilities. So, as you can see, you can speak to, after a few weeks worth of insight, you can speak to this ICP. You can speak to this type of prospect because you have the data. Most common goals, exactly the same. You can speak to these goals, speak to these desires. Okay. Core motivators, same thing. Recurring objections, concern about the coaching service's value and effectiveness, hesitation due to past negative experiences, financial risk, preference and clarity on brand building before investing, uncertainty about the timing and availability of funds, right? So you can make YouTube videos, sales assets, objection handling assets to send over in the appointment setting process or in the pre-call process and handle these objections. Do you guys see how important this is? Having the data to be able to respond and make marketing content for this, right? Demographic patterns, who is actually jumping on calls, age, where they're from, etc. You know, what language to use. Overall prospect sentiment, you know, generally positive but cautious. You can see if it's good, badly, quality, etc. And then it's actually giving you specific marketing recommendations, right? So it's actually telling you exactly what you should change in marketing to be able to tailor to this specific person. So if you do this for a few weeks, even just for a few weeks, right, you make iterations based on what it tells you, what's popping up on sales calls, you can craft your whole marketing campaign, you can craft your whole marketing message to make it so easy for your prospects to want to buy because you're speaking directly to them. Now, if this helps, drop me a message on Instagram and we can see if we can help build this for you. If you want the prompt, also drop me a message on Instagram. Alternatively, if you want me to build one of these automations, if you want me to build all of these systems and make sure that your sales team is collecting as much as possible, performing at the best possible rate, you want us to hire closers for you, place them on board them, setters, then either book in a call below or just head to my website and we'll see if we can help. Have a beautiful day and yeah, let's crush it.